Hello guys and welcome back to another one. So on today's video I'm going to talk about an infantry commander that I think it's one of the first steps that you have to take in order to go for the bleed formation setup. This is a paid commander. I think this is one of the best commanders to start your bleed formation, and this commander is not other than Rhea. So even Rhea, she's a female commander, she excels in the bleed formation synergy, since her 4-star ability is going to give you a boost on that department, and of course we're going to talk about that. So Rhea is going to boost the cavalry and infantry attack of your divisions by 40% on the gold quality, and she's going to boost your total health as well by 15%. So this commander is going to be used as well for infantry and cavalry formations, focusing mainly on the attack damage of the commander. In terms of the guard skill, which is used on Weirwood Memories, training grounds, rebel leaders and stuff like that, she is more of a tank commander. She will be useful mostly in Weirwood Memories and Weirwood Tree, and maybe sometimes in the training grounds, but in the rebel leader department she is not that great, since like 90% of the formations now use Enzo as the tank, the middle for command. Moving to her awakening, her awakening is pretty much straightforward as the other commanders. So we got the increase in damage for the active army skill for the first star, which you're going to see in the end that it's not going to matter that much. Secondly, we got the friendship increase by 1 star. Of course, we are going to check here tavern stats as we do with every commander. Your enhanced specialization skill on the 3rd star is going to increase your base attributes by 60%. So she's going to go up to 64% cavalry attack and infantry attack, and as well as it's going to of course boost the total health up to 24%, which is the base value for tier 5 commander if you see it that way. On her 4-star ability, of course, is where this commander completely transforms, and this is where, as I said, the active armor skill is not going to matter. So whenever allied troops land a critical hit, inflict bleed. So this is the first part. So every time your troops inflict a critical hit, bleed is going to be inflicted as well. This is going to trigger especially from Rhea, so any other commander like Jon Snow, for example, that triggers critical hits is also going to inflict bleed by using Rhea 4-star ability. But her 4-star ability doesn't end here and goes even further. Whenever allied front row lands a total of 20 normal attacks, the next normal attack will be a critical hit. So Rhea itself can cause her troops to critical hit, but also by using the aforementioned paragraph where the troops that crit also bleed, she's going to inflict bleed as well. So this is going to be a non-stop cycle between normal attacks going on to critical attacks, and critical attacks going to inflicting bleed to the enemy troops. So the bleed, I will put the bleed effect on the top of the screen, is going to inflict 20% damage for 5 seconds each second to the enemy lineup, based on the attack of the troops that you have. So the infantry, of course, are going to be the most useful here. Of course, with the recent patch, there was a hidden addition in the game, and we now got a rare weapon, or I would say jewelry, since it's not really a weapon, but we're going to check that out as well. So let's head to the tavern, and from there we're going to talk about for the rest of the stuff. Here we are on the tavern. So Rhea, of course, as you're going to see, She loves accessories, so of course we are going to give her jewelry. They're going to be double the amount of points that they give. So in the department of the stats that she's going to give you, she's one of the good ones, giving you finance, combat rate and leadership. And combat rate with 4-star and leadership with 3 stars are pretty good in my opinion. And of course going for Rhea 2 stars is going to boost that up to 5 stars combat rate and 4 stars leadership. As we said many times, finance is going to be the free gold, combat rate is going to be the total attack stats compared to your enemy, and leadership is going to increase your army size and rally size respectively. So that pretty much covers the whole tavern. It's a really good. Combat rate and leadership are the effects that you need, so focusing those are going to help you out in the long run. So let's head to the weapon tab and check her new weapon, or as I said, her new earrings. Her earrings, so it's going to be the enhancing soul. So every time you're going to have this weapon, is going to boost your by a significant amount. So first of all, it's going to give you infantry attack, and of course, since it's an infantry weapon, you can get infantry base attack on it, which is really good in my opinion, making the overall infantry weapons go up to 7. And some of them are of course harder to get compared to others, but having another infantry weapon in the shop you can get each week, it's really good for infantry players like me. So what are the special effects of these earrings? So the previous skill was that every 20 normal attacks, the next normal attack is going to be a critical hit. But here, on the no star earrings, every time your troops land 50 normal attacks, the next normal attack is going to be a critical hit. So all in all, this skill is going to, this weapon, these earrings, is going to bring down the required hits from 20 down to 15, which is a 25% boost in the overall damage of the commander. Furthermore, if you increase this weapon, is going to go down to 10 normal attacks. So this is going to be one of the biggest boosts we have seen in a commander, and of course on the 4-star is going to also increase the coefficient of the critical hit up to 150%. So dropping down to 10 normal attacks, and if you pair here of course with Sinara and her weapon, the damage output of Rhea I think is going to be one of the biggest that we currently have for the bleed formation commanders. Even in my opinion surpassing Jon Snow 4-star ability for sure, since every 10 normal attacks here you're going to get a guaranteed critical hit, and it's not going to be chance based. So pretty much this covers Rhea. As I said, she's really strong infantry commander. She can boost your cavalry as well if you're going to run inf cav, but I think like 99% of the people are going to run Rhea for the infantry bleed formation. So as I said again, the 4-star ability of Rhea is really strong, and is going to help you to start your bleed formation. Of course you can pair her with Barret and Sinara, since they are the most used commanders, especially in the lower tiers of the bleed formation. Don't forget that by using Rhea and her 4-star ability, she's going to be silenced, so she's not going to be able to use active army skills. So don't make the mistake to put Rhea in a female formation lineup that you have with Layla, for example, since when she's going to have her 4-star ability proc for the first time, she's going to be unable to use active army skills. So that I think concludes our review in Rhea. As I said, pretty strong, really good infantry and bleed commander. I highly suggest you get her, and I highly suggest you buy her earrings, as many of us do with our girls. Getting the jewelry for your girl is going to help you out in the long run. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I see you on the next one.
Waiting and always hesitating, kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire, set my heart afire.